Hello and welcome to the ELEKTRA training video series. This video will cover how ELEKTRA uses a 4 layers principle. To begin, the first thing you need to know about ELEKTRA is that it uses the 4 layers principle to build a test configuration all the way from configuring devices to final test execution. As shown here, the 4 layers consist of the device layer, hardware setup, test template, and test execution. Each subsequent layer is dependent on the configuration of the previous layer. For example, you can't program a receiver in the hardware setup unless it has been configured in the device layer. With all this said, in this video we will walk you through each layer individually so you can get an idea of how the software works. The first layer is the device layer. In this part of setting up ELEKTRA, you will be connecting your measurement devices. This may include hardware items such as receivers, antennas, signal paths, turntable, as more, as you can see on the screen. You will also be specifying hardware-specific settings such as GPIB or LAN addresses, the serial numbers, and or the frequency range or units. The second layer is the hardware setup layer. In this layer, whether it's a current probe, antenna, attenuator, or cable, you are taking your configured devices and telling ELEKTRA how they are connected. In this layer, you are also specifying devices and signal paths for the test you want to do, whether that's an EMI radiated or conducted test, and or an EMS radiated or conducted test. In ELEKTRA, you will build a different hardware setup for each frequency range that you would like to measure. The third layer is the test template layer. This is where you will specify your hardware setup, frequency range, detectors, limit lines, and report templates. You will also specify device settings such as sweep time, measurement bandwidths, attenuation, and preamplifier settings for each frequency range. The fourth and final layer is the test execution layer. In this layer, you will begin your test based on your test template, and you can also create and export your final report. This concludes the training video on the ELEKTRA 4 layers principle. Thank you for watching.